Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to just teach you guys some basics um and Minecraft you need to know. This is just some basic information that you need to know if you're starting with Minecraft. I've also just wanted to say I haven't made a video in a really long time. I just got carried away with a lot of stuff. So let's get started. Alright, so in here there's this mini hut. I have all the information that we need. So let's take a look at number one. Number one is basic building. You need to know how to build basic houses. You need to know all the basic PvP tools, and etc. Like other basic things, basically. And you need to know how to survive and do in different kind of situations. So number two says PvP information, which includes all PvP tools. You need to use all of you need to have self-defense, basically, and then you need certificated armor and etc. So that's certificated armor means good quality armor, like diamond or gold or iron armor. Well, that's not really certificated, but Number three is survival information, which includes needing start kit. A start kit is all you need, all the steps you need to building a mansion and getting rich and diamonds and everything. You start out with a few foods like apples and meat, pork chop. I'm not sure all of these things, but you for sure need wood. You need at least something pickaxe, like wood pickaxe, a wood axe, all those types of tools. And then the number four is self-defense, which includes using skills and using tools. What I mean by using skills is by practicing and be sure that when someone's camping, you can see them, and you need to use your tools. That's the only way that you can basically kill someone. Now, it sounds kind of cheesy, but you can't get out of PvP only if you die. It sounds kind of cheesy, but it's true. Because if you get 3 diamond pickaxes or 5 diamond swords or something like that, then we are apparently gonna lose it because you need a diet anyway. So that's why I need appropriate tools. That's why I always like to bring a wooden sword, so I don't regret. But of course, people bring diamond and I think that's okay too. So those are all of the things that I want to talk about for your basic stuff. And now I'm going to give some examples. So I want to give you guys a little review of a terrible house. This house is nothing close to mansion house, okay? It's small. Looks big, but it's actually small. Very, very, very crowded with all types of big things. This is a bad example. You don't want that. That looks terrible. What's this? Glass ground. Ew, that looks terrible. It looks so uneven. So be sure that, you get to kind of be smart with what you build. So, it's a terrible example. Do not do this, please. So, just letting you guys know, it doesn't look basic. Alright, so the next thing is basically, basic PvP tools. I'm going to get those and show you guys what's the most important. Alright, so basically, in our PvP tools, we need armor. Here I have a diamond chest plate, a golden cap, chained boots, and some leather pants. And now, all of this stuff is very important for PvP. And here I just gave some examples on some swords. Here I have a diamond sword, which is most recommended. Enchanted if so. Stone sword, I do not really recommend a wooden sword, but I mean, if you will regret, then I definitely think that wooden sword is good for you. But this is kind of like my testing arena, so I'm just gonna test it out on a pig cow, because the cow has basically the same reaction that you would have. You know, if you hit, you run. No, that kind of like that game, the Simpsons game. You hit and run. With the cops, that's kind of what we're doing here. So it's important to know that. So yeah. Alright, so I don't want to make this video too long, but number 2, PvP information is kind of within what we talked about. We talked about all the PvP tools and the certificated armor and the etc. Number 3 is survival information, which includes needing a start kit. So I'm going to give an example of that. Alright, so here I gave a few examples. These are just a few. There's a lot of others, but I just have wooden planks. Wooden planks lead to a big situation because solution actually, because they come back like a little hut that can protect you. Excuse me about that, sorry. And it can lead to a big thing, yeah. Number 2 is a wooden pickaxe. These are very important because that is what leads you to the most important, aka cobblestone, which allows you to build houses, and with all the wood you can save to make coals later, but you can save to make burn the furnace. So yeah. So the third one is a torch, and this leads to your importance of light, because you will need this to see, obviously. This is most important for mining, but it's not essential. It's just there because it's just to help you, basically. So the rest of the seeds. Seeds are very, very, very important because they're not very, very important, but they're one of the most important. They you can make wheat, and you can make several different things. You can make bread. You can make, I don't really know what else, but cake. Cake is a little more advanced, but Alright, so the next thing is an apple. An apple is pretty important because it's part of food. Food is very important in your starter kit. There's nothing else that you would really need except for food. It really gives you the energy to do everything, and it's just there because if you lose your hearts and then there comes a zombie, then you'll be done. And there's a few things that we talked about. It's armor, and armor is important. It's important there if you have no food, basically. So it's kind of like a chain. Then is a sword. This is part of your tools. That is out the most with the food, because that is your defendant, basically. With your hand, it takes a long time to kill something. So yeah, so it's there. Alright, so then this here is it's just basically a part of the plank. It's not really important, but that's just the same thing as I have to go here because we have a few seconds left. But here is some pork chops. It gives you a little more energy than the apple, so it's kind of like the same thing, basically. So yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for making this video really long. I'm sorry that I haven't made any videos for a really long time. But please comment down below on my schedule.